if I can be heard this time. It was so quiet the last time. It was terrible. Hello, 7 people watching. Can y'all hear me okay? Ooh, so y'all can tell me how your Christmas was. How was your Christmas? Did you get everything you asked for? I got a couple of lumps of coals. Um, Even if I got coal, at least I'm warm. Trying to adjust the gain on this mic, see if it helps my audio. Seems to. Okay. Hello, Walter White. I freaking love you and miss you, Walter White. I want Breaking Bad to come back. Hey, Joe. Happy holidays to you, too. I'm still sitting here by myself. I actually powered through the holidays, and Doug's, still in North Carolina right now, and um, he won't be home till like the first or the second. I told him not to drive back until the second because of, the holiday. The first is going to be a busy day on the interstate. So he left on, I thought he left on the 15th, and then we got to talking about it. He left on the 19th. So by the time he gets home, it'll be 2 weeks that he was gone. He's making that money. There's just like the job he has here. It's one of them deals where the owner looks after his family that works for him. They all have company trucks, they all get a paycheck, whether they get the hours. Um, I'm sorry, Joe. I don't know why it's doing that. This is the Yeti mic. There's like no reason for this thing to be so quiet. I don't know why it is. I'm sorry. But they're looking out for their family and themselves. Um, but they've laid off like half the guys. Thankfully, Doug's not one of them. But all they're doing is sitting around the shop. They're sweeping. They're rearranging the bullshit. And Doug's like, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not earning a paycheck. They're just barely giving us hours, which, that's granted, that's great and everything, that they're at least keeping some of the guys on the clock. But they're not even giving them 40 hours. Hey, Aaron. So he went to North Carolina to a job he used to do every Christmas and New Year's at the pharmaceutical company. So he's doing that where they put in new production lines and repair the other production lines, that kind of shit. And he's making good money. So right now he's making 25 an hour. It's only for the shutdown. It won't be that high afterwards. So he's just going to come back. Hurry back, Joe. But yeah, so he's making money, and he had to help his mom. She's moving, so he has to help her with her packing and all this other shit. But yeah, he's staying with our daughter Shane, that just had the baby. Staying with her. Mm. Let's see. Damn it. There we go. I really wish I knew why this microphone. It was the same thing last weekend. Same fucking thing. Let me check the control room. All right, can y'all hear me better now? Yeah, my microphone was, let me see. How about now? I've got it all the way maxed out. How have you been, Aaron? It's echoing? I'm playing the audio back, so make sure you guys can hear me. It's not echoing for me. Did you hear that noise just then? That was my ankle cracking. Is it echoing for anyone else? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Good, getting work done on the house, dealing with that stuff. Lots of Taurus BS going on here for the next week or so. Awesome. So, okay. Who is Walter White? I wonder who Walter White is. I have an idea who Walter White might be, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it was me that was echoing. Oh, your equipment. We got a whole fucking recording studio. What's this? Oh. How was your Christmas, Aaron? Did you get everything you wanted? Hi, DW Red. I didn't. No, that video is actually from I want to say October. Anyway, um November, October. It was from the beginning of October. But I just couldn't Dory Lynn actually did all of that recording. Uh and I had to edit down a shit ton of video. We didn't have any internet, like landline type internet. We had the phones. That was it. So I wasn't able to upload any of my videos until we got here where we're at, where we've landed here and we're established, and we just got internet put in. So thank you, Walter White. I wish I knew who you are. I think I know who you are, but I don't know. Kipper! Ah, bye, Walter White. Thanks for stopping by. Next time, let's cook. But it was mellow. Just stayed here with the girlfriend and had a few friends over for some drunken debauchery. Nice. Yeah, I just chilled here and browsed Twitter and Facebook and looked at a few YouTube tutorials on how to do random shit. I think I watched a movie. It wasn't a Christmas movie. What did I watch Christmas Eve? Christmas Day night. I mean, I can't remember. Well, fuck, I can't remember. I watched something, but it wasn't holiday related. My daughter, she calls me up Christmas Day evening and she's like, "Hey mom, Merry Christmas." I went, "No, no, 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 no." I explained to her that me and her dad had an agreement that he would not call and wish me Merry Christmas. I was trying to trick myself into remembering that it was Christmas Day. And hi, Kipper. Yeah, that's my Christmas lights. Dory Lynn got me. And since I didn't know what the fuck to do with them because I don't have a tree, I hung them on my window with the towel. How fancy. That towel in the summer kept the heat from coming in and just in general helps it stay nice and dark in here. And then I pull the little accordion wall. Y'all, I just want to say I love this RV still. I literally have not had any regrets about this fucking rig. I just I love it. I love it. I love this fucking RV. But I can shut everything off in here and it's like a cave. And with the bedroom being up higher, I just feel safer. Like nobody can look in my fucking windows and shit. Did you see Elvis is shacked up with some elderly woman? What? Who is it? I know it ain't his mama because she lives in like a home or something, doesn't she? You hear that? Do you hear that noise? That's the inside of my thighs. It's my pants, my yogas. I'm wearing yogas, yogas. I haven't been watching anybody, DW. I have not. I've been watching pictures and videos of my grandbaby. I'm kind of obsessed right now. I'm sure it'll ease up a little bit in about a year or two, but for now, I'm obsessed with the double chinned elf that has stolen my heart. My little Wonder Woman in training. When are you guys going to drive that RV out west? Don't you want to make a Slab City video like the cool kids? We are not dragging this big fucking beast very far. Um, but once we get to where we're going to be for any length of time, whether it's here, we haven't decided. It depends on this job Doug's got. Maybe back up in North Carolina for a while because I really, really want to spend time with my granddaughter. And there's guaranteed work there for Doug right now, making really good money. But I mean, I love Florida. You know, we are. DW Red says he's with her now. She looks 60. Well, yeah, I don't know anything about that. And when I text Elvis, he doesn't text me back anymore. So I don't text him because he doesn't return my texts. But anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, we are looking into a Class C, nothing big, something that would be good for a weekend or up to like a week for me, Doug, and the two dogs, so that we can make like out of state trips to visit people, but we want it to be a Class C. We don't want to have to invest in a big ass truck. We just want something we can just, drive, but nothing big, 8-cylinder or less. Lady fell big time, yes. Oh, there was a little teeny lady fell. That was a lady stumble. Mm. He has a new number. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't have it. Doug left his vape here. Every now and then I'll hit this probably once every 2 months. Like that. But this has nicotine in it, so I really don't hit it very much. Helps to curb my appetite because I boredom eat at night. I don't eat shit all day. Come nighttime, I'm eating some chips, the tortilla chips, not like potato chips or nothing. Um, I make a sandwich. I'm not eating candy. I don't have any. It's not junk food. It's just like I'm eating a sandwich. Then I'll go in there and I'll make 2 pancakes, and then I'll heat up something that I had for dinner that was left over. With it just being me here, I'm not making big meals and shit. Gerald posted his old number on the web and he got hammered. Yeah, his number was out there for ever since 2015. It's been out there. I think just now everybody's kind of taken taken onto it, you know. Damn it. Mm. Kipper, you want to come in and say hi to me? Because, you know, I'm getting my old posse back together for Bangers. I enjoy the group that I had, even though some of them don't get along with each other, which I hate. I really hate that. Um, I'll have to get it from somebody then, DW, because I didn't know. Um, you know, like Martha and Diesel, Pounder, obviously, you know, gotta have Shane, and Lucky when he comes on, Cece, which I haven't seen around at all. Um, you, Debbie, Gabe. Hey, so fuck it, I can't to attend the hangout tonight. I'm not feeling well, so I'm going to bed, and I'll see you in the next hangout. Hopefully, have a great night. So fuck it, heart, heart, heart. All right, Gabers, I'm sorry you don't feel good. I hope you feel better. My future ex-husband. It's okay though, Gabe, because this isn't really like a hangout. It's just kind of a chitty chat with the people on the side, and you know, like Kipper, if she wants to come in and visit me, visit me. See if I can add Kipper right here. She won't come on though. She's a muncher like that, a butt muncher. Really? It's not even showing her up here. Well, hell's bells. Okay. You have legal weed down there, don't you? Oh, in Florida? Not that I'm aware of. I don't smoke. I do not smoke weed. I just saw an animal. Oh, it was Sasha. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Hey, Saucy. Come here. What were you doing bad? Were you doing something bad? Okay. I'm trying to send Kipper. I don't know. I don't smoke. I don't smoke pot. I really don't drink anymore. I mean, I will drink. I don't give a shit, but I just don't. You know, I drank last weekend on Banger Chat because Dory Lynn got me a thing of Kahlua mudslide. So I was like, hell yeah. And I looked at her and went, you want me to get drunk on Banger Chat? She went, no, I want you to have a good time. I said, you want me to get drunk on Banger Chat? So I got I got a little warm on Banger Chat last weekend. Um, I don't do anything. I don't, you know, I will drink. I've got wine coolers and those bagged pina coladas and little light shit that I've had since summer, easily since summer. I haven't touched them. You know, they're just in the fridge and in the freezer. I don't drink them. I will eventually, I guess, but right now they're just occupying space that I could be putting food. But as fast as I'm eating the food since Doug's been gone, I don't think I gotta worry about it. But tonight I had taco salad, which is weird because me and Dory Lynn went out today. She come by and picked me up. We went thrifting. I did the video. I just picked up a couple of things that I actually can use, and then when we got done, we came back over here to my area, and we went to a Mexican restaurant she'd never been to, and we ate food. It was so good. It was really good, and um, we went to Walmart. We had to go to Walmart after we ate lunch, and I picked up cilantro so I could make pico de gallo. So I picked up cilantro, heartburn, you know, the Tums things, and then because with me eating late at night now all the time, I'll be laying here and have to jump up real quick because I can feel the heartburn because I can't stop fucking eating late at night. I don't eat shit during the day. I drink coffee all day, and then at night I'm like, I'm gonna eat again. Okay, I'm gonna eat again. So I'm gonna have to recoup from this shit. Are you kidding me? You can't hear me again? Can you hear me now? Okay. So, all right. Hi, Mr. X-Man Rules. James! So, can everybody else hear me? Now, last weekend on Banger was bad. Yeah, Banger was bad. Couldn't hear shit. My voice was so low. Yes, you're deaf. You should come onto the actual panel and you'll be able to hear me. I sent you the link. Or you could just keep hating me. I did. I sent the link. Y'all see my bed? This is where the magic doesn't happen. This is where the magic's supposed to happen. But instead, the dogs spend their days up here. See, Jewel? Do you see my baby back there? She lays right in the scoop out from all my pillows. Oh, you got my magic. That's why it's not happening, because you've got it all the way in Texas. Fuck, man. Oh my God, look at Sausage. Look, she's sleeping on my Wonder Woman pillow. They're not supposed to be on my Wonder Woman stuff, but Saucy. Saucy girl. Hey, mama. Look at them big old ears. Well, whatever, dog. Whatever, dog. Uh-huh. Well, I gotta. What the hell am I doing? Hi, Grapette Nanette. Hey, girl, how have you been? Missed you so much lately. I've never seen your name before, but hi. I don't know who you are. Yeah, I haven't been on a whole bunch at all. I just kind of doing life, you know. And doing all this sitting around and, you know, because where we're at, we're down a private road. Um, there's really nowhere to walk out here. I can walk down Gator Alley, I call it. I call it Gator fucking Alley. But that's not a good place to stroll with swamp on either side of the path, and you don't. Yeah, no, screw that. Um, I loved walking when I lived in the trailer park. Um, oh, your name's changed. Okay. Um, I loved my walks. Loved my walks, and I don't have anywhere to walk here. If we end up going back to North Carolina for a while, I'm going to start doing my walks again at Battle Park because that was one thing I loved about that area was Battle Park. But I'm going to have Cosima with me because I'm going to have Cosima all the time. My daughter was so funny. Me and Doug were there when Cosima was born. We were in the room for all of it, the labor, all three, almost 3 full days. Um, they started it Tuesday evening, and she had her Friday morning, and well, 2.5 days, almost 3 days. And while she was pushing, I was on one side, her boyfriend was on the other side, And she like one good hard push, and she'd been pushing for a while, and she sat back and went, "You're so evicted," and just kept on pushing. We were dying. I was like, "Yeah, you're mine. You're definitely my child." No, she handled it like a pro. She really did. And with, you know, the government here the way it is, a woman can't afford to take any time off to recuperate, even with all the chemical changes going on in their bodies after having a child. Any woman that's ever had a child knows what I'm talking about. And just you need to snap back and bounce back as fast as possible so you can go back to work. And Shane nurses. She doesn't, well, she was doing the formula at the same time at first because the baby had jaundice really, really bad. But they had to get weight on her and shit. But she was back to work with Cosima, and she just stuck her in her jacket and zipped her jacket up. She works in a warehouse, and she worked, filled the orders, took calls, took orders. 10 days, 10 days after she had the baby, not 10 days after she got out of the hospital, 10 days after she actually had her. She was back to work. So that's unfortunate. And she's not the only one that had to do it, but a lot of women have to. They get 2 weeks, and they don't get paid 2 weeks. They take 2 weeks, and they're able to squander away a little bit of cash to cover themselves while they're out of work. Shane didn't have that option. She's paying bills and buying stuff for the baby, because I've never seen someone do a list, an Amazon gift registry, and so few people buy them stuff. She was like, "Mom, I give up. I'm just going to buy the shit myself." So she started buying her all of her own shit. I was like, she's got to have it. Are you moving there again? I would love to live there. So it's here. You are grandma again. Congrats. Love that I got 7 of those boogers. Yeah. Grandma, third time. She's a lot like me. She said that she's my mini me and that Cosima's a mini her. She named the baby after me. So that's 3 of us. Me, Shane, and Cosima. Mini me. It's me, mini me, and mini, mini me. So she said, "I'm in so much trouble. I named this baby Corey. I'm asking for it." I was like, "Yes, you are." And she's a Sagittarius, just like me. So cannot wait to watch her grow up and blossom and, you know. Mm-hmm. Look at my pretty girl, Julington, Queen Jewel. Look at my good girl. Oh. So, of the 16 people watching, what did you get for Christmas? What was your favorite thing?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Can you not hear me?
Oh, sorry. I was
Holy
looking at
shit.
I was dang attitude. I was looking I was looking at something. How was Debbie doing? Debbie the nipple. She was on Banker Chat last weekend. She's doing good. She's working and doing her thing. What'd you get for Christmas?
A hard time?
Got gifts, so don't even try it.
Do what?
I know you got gifts. Don't even try it. What'd you get?
A TV. Yeah.
Really?
I've been shopping for
Nice.
whenever I'm gonna plan on, dumping money on something, I always do like this OCD of checking out prices and so I've been looking at smart TVs for like the past 4 months and doing comparisons and shit. And Costco was having this major sale on smart TVs. And my mom was like, let's go up there and go shopping. So she put in for it and I put in for it. So it was kind of a gift from her and myself. So, but it's just, she was like, don't you want like a 55 or 60? I was like, no, 40 inches is pretty good. Yeah. So I got it's a Samsung 40-inch smart TV. So
nice.
The government's listening.
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, you remember when smart TVs first came out, they always were like, oh, it's the government. The government's going to be able to listen through your TV. And
Yep.
Well, they can listen and watch. It's facing my bed as we speak.
Do they have cameras in them? Because I know a lot of folks said that just these regular flat TVs have cameras behind the screen. And I'm like,
shit.
And then this guy did a video where he took the screen panel off and he said, there's the camera. And I was like, he so put that fucker there before he did the video. Oh my God. I mean, just really, dude, really?
Well.
And there were people that bought that shit. They believed it.
Yeah, of course. Well, there's people out there to believe that Earth is flat, so.
Oh, God, don't get me started. Shane, because Shane works for those folks from, like, Yemen or wherever they're from.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guys' name is Muhammad, and it's her boss, one of them. Not the owner, but one of the main guys. And she said, it's been about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, maybe about 2 months ago. She said, she calls me up like she does every day. She calls me every day. And she said, oh, Mom, you're not going to believe this shit. I was like, what happened? I'm thinking something with the baby. She's still pregnant.
Right.
She's like, I am working with flat earthers. I went, no, you're not.
Oh, shit.
I am. She said, we were talking about planets and different stuff that was going on. There was like, we were talking about that eclipse that we had just had not too long before. She said, and Muhammad was talking about the earth being flat. So he didn't believe the eclipse and all this. And she was like, Muhammad, the earth is not flat. He was like, yes, it is.
Oh my God.
She said, Mom, I roasted him for the rest of the day. She said, every time a customer came in to get an order for because they're not open to the public store. You have to be a business owner to come in and order your stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So she was like, every time a customer would come in to place their order or pick up a big order, I'd ring them up and be like, oh, that's $900 and some. And then she'd go, Muhammad thinks the earth's flat. And the only people that they sell to are other brown folks. They all come to them to get their stuff. And they're like, oh, but it is.
Oh, my God.
Not all of them, but some of them. And she was like, but she would fry him. She went, Mom, I roasted the shit out of my boss so bad. I
would have too.
The earth is flat. Muhammad said so.
And yeah.
He came out at one point and went, I did not say that, Olivia. She went, you totally said that. And her boyfriend works there too. And he was like, dude, you totally said the earth was flat. He was like, I did not say that.
He was backtracking.
Oh, bad. He was so embarrassed.
Oh, man.
You're mean, Shane. You're lucky they don't fire you. She said, fire me. I run that place. What are you talking about?
Well, if there's a camera in my TV, they're not going to get much of a show. So, whatever.
That's because I'm not there.
That's right.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
Girl, I've been too busy. Too busy.
Look, Aaron said they listened through fill-ins in UT.
Oh, shit. And you put the tinfoil on your head to amplify the reception.
Either that or to block them from sending those rays into your brain.
There you go.
And making you a shirt.
You've heard people, even, all these houses, they have this, it's been here for years, but the smart meters on houses.
No.
Okay. It used to be analog. meters for like your electricity.
Yes.
Okay. Well, now it's all smart meters.
I know what you
Okay.
mean now. They can
Right.
actually get, for a while, they could actually just ride by and
And
remotely from the truck.
exactly.
Now they can just get it right from the main office.
Exactly.
So
So,
look
you
at
know,
jobs.
there was people out there. Yeah, I saw a video. This is a couple years back where this lady was, there's radiation coming off of this. Look, and I'm going to build this box around it so it doesn't. And they didn't have my permission to put it on my house. And I was like, oh my God, these people are breeding.
I know. And voting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So
That's they can breed. I just wish they weren't allowed to vote. It's just,
you ain't lying.
you know. Oh, and when they go, do you know that I found out my daughter and her boyfriend believe in chemtrails? And I'm like, there may be something to that, possibly. I'm
Yeah.
not even. I'd say I'm on the fence with that one. I have never written that one off.
Right.
I've never written that one off.
Right.
Like the flat earth thing, because everyone else is a giant orb out there in the atmosphere and we're just a big old flat plate full spinning around like a frisbee. You know, we're just that odd plate. And
Right.
so anyway, my daughter believes in chemtrails and all this shit, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know it went that deep for you. You know, she was like, you really, Mom? I'm like, well, because I know my daughter, she's fucking smart. I'm willing to debate it with her at another time. Right now, I'm adoring the baby she's about to have, so we're just going to leave it there. I don't want
Right.
to flip this up, you know. So, but yeah, let me see. Mr. X-Man rules. I have to run. Everyone have a happy New Year's. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. X-Man rules, and you have a happy New Year too. 10 full, Aaron says, that shit doesn't work. I use a metal salad bowl like any sane person.
Oh. Well, you know, those chemtrails and what the Air Force did, drew that big old dick in the sky.
Yes, that was funny.
That was awesome. That was so great.
That was funny. Great Bet Nanette says, I need some wild, wild something, something. 2 years is enough. Whoa.
Whew, 2 years. Damn.
Good Lord, girl. You need to get on Craigslist and hire you a masseuse. A masseuse.
No. The answer to that question is no.
I was like, I didn't ask you nothing. No, not since you stole all that money from her.
Oh, I know it, right? That's how I got this TV. Who we kidding?
I've tried to warn you, woman.
I know.
But I just sat here and waited. I said, and all the trolls and all the known trolls were saying that, you know, Kipper, you can kiss Kipper goodbye. And I'm like, I can kiss her back again when she regains her sanity and comes back.
Right.
I was like, I'm going to be right here. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't stupid.
Nope. I've never seen that Great Bet Nanette.
No, she said that she did know that I do know her, but it's not the same name. I don't know what her name used to be, but yeah.
Where was I? I was in somebody's side chat. Maybe Rosie's. Hell, I can't remember it. Somebody was saying hi to me and that I knew them and that they were giving me these hints, and I still don't think I know the person. At first I thought I did, but then I was like, no.
You don't remember their name?
I'm trying to remember their name now.
Was it Walter White?
No. Shit.
Yes.
Lady fell.
I know. I feel it. It's so good.
I can't even remember. It's not important.
Great important. It says I get so lonely and it's normal. I know.
Get a dog.
It don't help. I got 2 dogs, 3 cats, and a rat, and I'm still lonely. I had full conversations. I told Dory Lynn today we were out and got a bite to eat and did some. And I told her, I was like, I'm talking to the dogs, like full-blown conversation.
Oh, I do. It's great.
And I'm just scared they're going to answer.
No, see, you answer for them. Like you have your conversation and then you answer like, okay, they would answer them.
But that's when my sanity has slipped. Redneck Mama. Yes, I remember that name. Yes, I do remember.
Okay, yeah.
I remember that name. Oh my goodness. But that was your favoriteest thing you bought yourself?
Do what?
Your TV, did you buy that for yourself?
My mom went in on it, and I went in on it.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was talking to Aaron today. Well, tonight Aaron called me. It's so
Mhm.
weird. He's going to be 8
Oh wow.
January. In 5 years, he's going to be a fucking teenager. No, I don't feel old at all.
Wow.
I know. Ugh. But anyway, so he calls me up and he's like, "How was your Christmas, Nina?" I went, "It was lonely. I'm here by myself." He went, "Oh, did you get any presents?" And I went, "No." He went, "You didn't get any presents?" I went, "No, I was here by myself." He went, "Why not?" He was pissed. I was like, "'Cause I was here by
Wow.
myself." And then he looks back and goes, "Mama, Nina didn't get any presents from Santa." And she was like, "She's fine. She's grown." I went, "Aaron, Christmas is for the kids. It don't matter."
Right.
And he was like, "I'd have got you presents." I went, "Well, when
Oh,
you get big, you get a job, you can get me some
there
presents,
you
right?"
go.
I was like,
You
I was
should
like,
have told him that you weren't good this year. That's why you didn't get any.
No, I don't want to tell him that because he knows that's not true. In his eyes, I'm a hero and I'm always awesome.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I got to let him think that
That is
because
true.
to know the reality of it all would just crush his little heart.
Hey, well, you know the love of my life, my niece.
Yeah.
She's she's driving and got her own car now, and it's like,
It's
oh my
weird.
God, has got accepted to 3 different colleges.
Oh,
So it's like, oh my God. She's the one that I used to live about 30 minutes away from my mom when she was a baby, when she was like 3 or 4. And she'd call me in the middle of the night when she couldn't sleep, and she'd say, "Auntie, I can't sleep." I said, "All right, I'm on my way." Middle of the night, I'd get in the truck, drive all the way to my mom's house. I'd get to the house and crawl in her bed, and then she'd fall right asleep, you know?
yeah, it's weird. Now, what age will she always be to you? You know what I'm talking
Mm,
about?
yeah.
They end
I,
up at that perpetual age always.
I don't know. I still think of her as younger than 10.
See? And for me, Wayne will forever be that teeny little super guy of 3 years old.
Yeah.
Always. Madison will forever be 16.
Mm-hmm.
Shane will always be 14.
Yeah.
No matter what, Shane will always be in my mind 14, and Doug will forever be 12. And I didn't meet the motherfucker until he was 19.
Well, do you have a set age for you? Like, you view yourself as forever this age?
I did up until I started to realize I was in my 40s. Um, I was forever 30.
Okay.
And then once I realized, damn, grandbabies and what
Mm-hmm.
the fuck. So then I guess I see myself as like maybe 40 forever.
Yeah. I don't know so much now, but for the longest time, even in my 20s, early 30s, I was always 12. 12. Just 12. I don't know if that was a great year. I mean, what it was.
That was you.
It was 12.
That was you not wanting to put the toys away.
Hey, I still don't.
I was a Hot Wheels car fanatic.
Oh, I was G.I. Joe fanatic and
Oh,
Legos.
I had GI Joe. I had GI Joe when he had furry hair and not just painted on hair.
Yes, yes.
I was a Tom fucking boy, and there won't nothing could be done about it. My, climbing trees and racing the boys, I'd win every time. I'd out
Mm-hmm.
climb. I was a fucking monkey.
Oh, yeah.
I could race them. I'd get in fist fights with them, whoop their ass, and
Mm-hmm.
all the girls would sick me on the boys when we get into our little neighborhood
Yep.
battles, and they were like, "Get him, Corey," and I'm like, "Why is it always me?" And I don't know. I was a boy. I did not like girly
Yeah.
stuff. I just didn't.
I remember my first bike I got for Christmas was this. It had a banana seat and then like the high bars, but it
Yes,
was,
like a
but
chopper.
but it was on the chain guard. You know how they had a little chain guard on it? It said Country Girl. And it was pink and yellows and shit. I was so fucking mad
Really?
because the kids that I rode with, you know, before I got my own bike, I was riding like one of their bikes, and it was able to like jump curbs and, you know, go through the woods and stuff like this. And here I am with this sissy Lala bike, and I was
And
like,
you
this
wanted
is,
a BMX. You wanted
I
a
fucking got a,
mongoose or a BMX.
yes. And the next, I told mom about it, and the next year I got a BMX. Yeah.
Did you have the bunny hop bars? Those little bars on the little trick flip down things?
No, I never put those on there because I didn't want nobody on my bike be riding with me.
The thing of it was, kids used to, back in the day, kids rigged up their bikes to have that.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have them. And then they invented them. And then the kids, when I was like 18 and older, like all of the bikes had them. They just made them.
I would just find, like, if I wanted to do it, just find some socket wrenches, some sockets.
Yeah.
And just stick it on the nuts on the back tire, and that was it, you know?
Yep. Then you could like put somebody behind you and somebody on the handlebars and be cruising.
Exactly.
So
Yep.
when you got hit by a car, all of you motherfuckers would
All of them were dead. Yep. Take them all out.
Take them all out. Fuck it. Start over again. This batch is rotten.
Yep.
Terrible. I'm Satan.
So have you been keeping up with me on Facebook?
Where's my baby? Oh, that is not Shane. That's someone under Shane. Shane said, go look at the pic she sent to your Facebook. Do what now? What'd you say?
Have you been following me on my Facebook?
I haven't been following anybody. Wow, what's going on?
Well, you know, I'm possibly going to be getting a draft horse.
I saw you mention something about that on
Rosie's, yeah.
No, I
Well,
don't
you know,
go to Rosie's. I don't know where I saw it, but
it's probably there.
I don't know. Okay, so what then?
Well, you know, we've had this lady at our house now for a month, and she's been boarding between 6 and 8 draft horses because she does a carriage company. So she does like rides and stuff downtown Dallas and the Ritchie part of Dallas.
Right.
And I've always wanted a draft horse, and so I've been trying to convince my mom to let me have one.
And?
Keep it over there. She keeps saying, well, just ask, how much is this going to cost you? You know, and all this kind of stuff. So I've been like, you know how parents are, find out what it is. How much is it going to cost? What are your plans? What are you going to do? You know, stuff like that. So I know I've got her, you know.
Right. Somebody said hi to you.
Hi, Shane. Is it your Shane?
I don't think it's Shane. I think someone under Shane's name.
Okay.
Because they said Shane said to go look at the pic she sent to your Facebook.
Huh.
So when do you get?
I don't. Probably the beginning of the year. It's going to be probably one of the ladies' horses that she has now. She'll just leave them behind. So we'll find out.
Well, what is? Oh, it's Doug.
Oh, it's Doug.
Go to bed, Doug. It's 11:26. It is my birthday, 11:26. You need to go to bed because you got to go to work tomorrow and make a bunch of thousands of money.
Oh yeah, make your paper, boo boo.
Yeah. Oh, he's making like 300 or better every day, daily.
Damn, what's he doing?
He's doing what they call the shutdown at the pharmaceutical company Pfizer.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be Hospira, but it's Pfizer now. And what they do is they have to do maintenance on the production lines. This particular pharmaceutical plant is injectables only. There's no pills or liquid. It's just injectables.
Wow.
No oral shit. So it's super duper. Well, it's a pharmaceutical plant. It's really super sanitized and
yeah, sure.
And they have to completely shut down to do the maintenance. They just got done putting in a whole new conveyor line and taking an old one out. The fucking conveyor the other day fell on a worker on her legs.
Holy shit.
On her legs. He said she was fine.
Oh, good.
They weren't, see, the employees for Pfizer have the opportunity to work through the holiday and make extra pay if they want. And this is one of them. She works for them. Doug doesn't work for them. He's a contractor in the plant. Okay. So, yeah, he's making really good money.
Nice.
He's making better than 25 an hour. So,
true, man.
The first part of the day is not 25, it's something else, and then the latter part of the day is 25. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good money.
He's working like 13 hours a day. So. But dude, we need it bad. We got too many bills to pay, and this crap he's doing here, they don't have any work. He's got a job here.
Right.
And he basically was like, y'all don't have any work. I gotta go. You
Right.
know, when y'all, I mean, he could have sat around the shop and swept and moved around the equipment like
Oh,
everyone
hell
else,
no.
but no point in you keeping me on your clock if, you
Right.
know, we're not even 40 hours and I'm not actually doing anything. So, yeah.
Well, that's cool that he has the ability to be like, I got to go make some money somewhere else, and they were
Yeah.
cool with it, you know?
I think it's sad. I wish he didn't have to do that. I mean, I'm
Well,
glad that they
no,
don't mind. Yeah.
I agree, but, you
Yeah.
know, they have that option to be able to go do something else, but.
Yeah, he kind of had to, but that put him away from here for the entire holiday. And I couldn't go because I have 2 dogs and 3 cats and a rat. I can't take everybody with me. And I was not going to see Dory Lynn's the one who watched all the animals.
Right.
Well, we took the dogs, but she watched the animals. We were supposed to be gone a week. And then I called her and I was like, we're going to be gone another week. She went, you need me to come over there? I was like, I do. She
Right.
was like, all right, I'll go buy more food because I only left enough food for a week.
That's a
And
lifesaver.
yeah, so she took care of the animals here completely while we were gone. If she hadn't have, we wouldn't have been able to be here
Nice.
for Casima to be born. So Doug says he can't sleep. He's too wound up.
Mm.
I'm like,
What is this? Is the land high out there, like in elevation?
probably Price.
Price?
I would think Price.
Yeah, I guess it's just like any other place. It depends on where it's at.
Yeah. I was thinking.
I mean, we're on 65 acres, and I don't know how much my mom pays a month, but I know the house and stuff was valued at. I ain't even gonna say that. It's nobody's business. Never mind.
That's right. That's right. But somebody will sure look that shit up and go,
Yeah.
she's a liar.
That's what I do. I wake up and try to figure out what I'm gonna lie about today.
That's what I live for.
Mm-hmm.
I live for it. I don't know what I would do with my life without being able to do that. Yes. Somebody just dinged me. Let me see. Oh, it's probably on my Facebook. I'll get it in a minute. Oh, you bastard. Bastard whoremonger. Not you. I'm looking in a mirror. Hi, Rory. She said, Corey, we have competition. The king has a new woman. I heard, Rory, I heard. I did. A 60-year-old woman, or she looks 60 or some shit. I'm not competing with anybody. I'm here to talk to my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Joe says my house is on a plateau. Sometimes I fall and roll downhill.
Well, keep it interesting.
It's all downhill from here, and this cat just fucking farted. I tasted it. Oh my God.
Ugh.
Oh, that was awful.
Maddie likes to lay at a diagonal, and I sleep on my left side, and she sleeps behind me. But when I roll over to my right side, she likes to have her ass right in my face. So I just take the pillows and stuff and cover up her butt. I'm like, you better not.
That's good stuff. Salsa, she stays under the blanket. Jewel sleeps in the closet. That's her bedroom. We clean it and change the blanket, and she's got her own room. Big.
Right.
But Saucy, I will fart at night. She's gone. She's gone. She's like, yeah, I'm out. Okay, you could have just told me to leave, bitch.
Right.
You have to ruin my night. Rory says your lighting is great. Corey, love the decor. That's actually a towel and some Christmas lights. I wasn't going for a look, Rory. I just kind of needed some mood lighting for when I slit my fucking wrist Christmas Eve from being a.
Wow, there you go.
But then I decided not to because I enjoyed the lights so much.
Good night, Doug. I love you too.
Stupid. Bye, baby.
Text me.
Love you. Doug, call me.
You know.
Rory, that's not Shane. That's Doug under Shane's name. It's a facade.
Dutch oven.
Yes, Dutch oven for salsa.
Mm.
Oh yes, she gets mad. I mean, she doesn't even wait around. Now, she will sometimes she'll go from the back of my knees where she curls up behind my knees,
Yeah.
and she'll go around to the front by my stomach. She's like, I'm like, get out of here and take your fucking fleas with you. Fucking bitch. Doug said, call you what?
Mm.
Call me. I don't care what you call me, just pay me and pull my
There you
hair.
go.
Yeah.
Need a couple of acres for us, the hub, and me.
Oh.
Kids are grown. In Texas?
Oh, I see. She said it's Doug. Yeah, it's Baby Smacks.
Yeah, but RV Dibs loves her little town, but that's way out there in the middle of nowhere. And I couldn't live that far out there because the wind is just, oh God, there's nothing to block the wind.
The closest town is fucking Abilene. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
When hitting Abilene for the day is an adventure, you gotta kind of stand back. Yes. And go, is this where I really want to be with my life?
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
it's pretty.
I mean, yeah.
Right. It's pretty out there. It's got, but, and I don't mind. Like, I used to live in a little town where it was at least 45 minutes to, Walmart, but it wasn't, just that straight line wind that comes out from the plains. It's just crazy.
Right.
Drove me nuts.
Operator, how you doing? Great Bit Nanette says, I want out of these mountains looking toward NC. NC's full of mountains, so it depends on if you're going to the west or... That's one thing about NC. They've got mountains. It's NC and Virginia, big time. Mountains, and then the farther you get a little flat land, and then you get like burb type area, then you get ocean, you get beach.
Right.
It just, you pick where you want to, pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is as bad as El Paso.
Doug says it's going to be 20 degrees in the morning. Not here. Not here.
I think it's supposed to be 30 for us in the morning.
Fuck of that. I think it's going to be like 40 something here. Maybe 45. I'm going to look.
I think the news had said it's supposed to maybe snow New Year's Day.
Yeah. Well, Doug, while you're here, I just want you to know that Kipper's coming. She'll be here tomorrow, and she'll be gone before you get home.
You know it.
The only evidence that she was here is we're going to have to re-wallpaper the wall in the bedroom.
And crumbs from a cheesecake.
Crumbs from, oh, that sounds good.
Mm.
We're just going to eat and fuck.
There you go.
That's it. 50 degrees. That's what it's going to be tomorrow morning. Oh, no, that's what it is now.
It's 37 here.
Fuck that. I always check your weather. I'll always check your weather. You?
Why?
I don't know. Your weather, I check your weather. I check my weather. I check Rocky Mount, and I check where my other daughter stays.
You do check it because when we have big storms coming through, you text me. Kipper, I hope you're okay. You got storms coming. Thank you.
Like, go to the shelter. Go to the shelter. Lock yourself in the bunker.
Kip, you better be okay.
It's going to be 51 degrees tonight. That's it.
Yes. Stellar, I couldn't live in Austin. That's too much going on for me.
Doug said to record. He doesn't even care.
This motherfucker.
He's stupid.
No, that got me in trouble last time. I don't do that.
I'd let you have the only copy, you and Doug.
Yeah, that's what she said. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so,
No, Austin is it's too busy for me. It's like Dallas. I couldn't live directly in Dallas. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's busy.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen videos, yeah. So.
In my little town that I live in, when we first moved here in '89, there was only like the Kmart, the Kroger, police station, a McDonald's, and a post office. And now we have a mall, Home Depot, all kinds of shopping centers. It's crazy.
Wow. Yeah,
Yep.
things grow up fast. And they were doing all this growth shit here when we moved here in 98.
Yeah.
All right, Doug says he's out. All right, good night, baby smacks. Goodbye. Go to sleep and get up and go make me some money.
Me too.
Because this whole by myself for the holidays thing, motherfucker, you're making that shit up to me somehow.
Mm-hmm.
What was I saying? Oh, they were doing all that whole build up thing here when we lived here in 98.
Mhm.
They are still working on the same interstates.
Are you serious?
Even building and expanding it even further. And it's like, Atlanta back in the early to mid, like 91, 93, 94, right in there. And
Mhm.
everybody told us they were doing the same thing here, which was building it up too fast.
Yeah.
And they ended up with a lot of dead end roads, a lot of roads that they thought were going to be useful and extended off of one day that lead to the hood and get your ass shot, that people are coming off the interstate not knowing where the hell they're at. And it was just a bad idea. Atlanta boomed fast, and it was
Yeah.
dumb, and it wasted a lot of cash. Hey, Greg. He said hi, Corey Kipper, and everyone on the side chat's dropping in to say hi, and I hope everyone has a wonderful new year.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
Well, where I live, it used to be on the highway, 2 lanes going south and 2 lanes going north.
Mhm.
And the Dallas traffic coming out of downtown Dallas, I mean, it was just bumper to bumper to bumper traffic. And they just now are starting to add a lane going north and south.
really.
So it's like, it's getting too big out here. It's time to move a little bit further south.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with the farm, I mean, it's hard to, load up 20 some odd cows and all that stuff. And
That's a lot
yeah.
to move a
Yeah.
whole fucking farm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of folks, I guess wouldn't they rather just sell off their livestock and start over with the money that they make?
They could. I mean, but since we have, like, I don't want to sound pretentious,
No,
but
but y'all have really, really high quality.
yeah, we have a certain breed of all
Yep.
brought cows, and there's
They're
not very
from-
many breeders.
From France or something, or somewhere in
Yeah.
Europe. Yeah.
Yeah, they originate from France, but there's only a few breeders in the United States that actually breed them. So we started off with 2, and now we have over 20 somewhat cows.
Wow.
Now we've bought a few here and there, but I think right now we have like 6 or 7 calves.
Yeah.
But then you're talking about moving all the farm equipment, and
Yep.
it's a mess.
It's a bit much. Yeah, I would think.
It was funny. My mom, just today, we were cleaning the house, and she goes, "I got too much shit." And I said, "Yeah, you do." And she goes, "Man, when I die, y'all are just going to burn this." And I said, "Well, no, we're going to do a 3-day sale, and whatever doesn't sell, we're burning it then." And she was like, "Okay."
That's one of the things I was so glad to let go of when we moved
Yeah.
to this RV. I just gave it all away. I was like, fuck it, I don't need any. I stopped looking at, well, there are people in my life, I'm not going to name any names, but they literally are not happy people, and they surround themselves with stuff.
Yeah.
They don't care if it's Dollar Tree stuff or yard sale stuff or broken stuff. They just want stuff. It's a comfort thing. And once I got secure enough and comfortable with my life and the way it was going, I was able to get rid of all my stuff. Not that I was that attached like some folks. But,
I can't stand wall-to-wall furniture. I can't stand knickknacks and stuff sitting around.
Can't do it.
And every once in a while, probably like once or twice a year, I go through this. I'm throwing shit away.
Yeah.
Taking it to, we have this store across the way. It's New to You thrift store.
Right.
I'll take shit there, just drop it off. It's like,
You could list that shit on eBay and make a little money.
I'm too fucking lazy. And I don't want people coming to my house.
No, you ship it to them.
Well,
I don't know where Conway is. Conway, what state? I don't know. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Conway.
Yeah.
Go ahead with what?
You was talking and I was rude because
Oh, no. I was just saying that
oh
my last hair across my ass I got about getting rid of shit was my bed frame. It's just too big and bulky, and I was like, that's it. I'm sick of this shit. I tore down the whole bed and
that
put.
one that you always was sitting on.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it's in the garage now. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to sell it or just give it to my mom for the guest bedroom. I got sick of it.
Well, we just you know, it's an RV. It's got the bed area. You lift up the thing and there's storage underneath. And
Look, I
we
don't
literally gave away everything.
look. I don't have a bed frame.
No, you sure don't.
I keep it up. Look at this.
Look at that
This
awesome hair. That hair is going on.
Man.
You're fucking nut.
I've been wearing a beanie all day.
I
So
can
it's
tell you
like-
got beanie hair. I used to wear a ball cap all the time, and when I'd pull it off, you'd have hat hair, and you could see it would be real smooth right here, and then right where the ball cap ended, it was all wavy.
Like a little dent. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what is up with your hat head, yo?
Yeah.
But
So now you got to see me. You happy?
I am. I'm always happy when I get to see you, and it ain't very often.
Yeah. Ugh.
What does the signs on your wall say? See the loved one. What does everyone say?
Life. Live, faith,
And love.
love.
That's nice.
That's a leftover from Alex.
You're gonna say from an ex? Yeah.
From Alex X, yeah.
How's she doing? Is she doing good?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how to approach this. I was like, she's good.
Yeah, she's good. She wished me Merry Christmas. And I said Merry Christmas back. And
was she holding a blade with blood on it going, Merry Christmas? I mean, these things matter.
No. It was a nice Merry Christmas. We've been kind of talking off and on because we're trying to figure out when she wants to get her stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm going to end up taking it there or if we're going to meet halfway or just what. So very cordial kind of.
Good.
I mean, it doesn't feel awkward, but it's just been, you know, she's been dating somebody for quite a while. And
good.
You know.
Y'all needed that. You had a good enough relationship. The base of it, from what I remember. And y'all needed to be able to maintain that. Even if you don't fucking talk every week.
Right.
You need to be
Right.
able to be cordial to each other and decent. So I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm really glad.
When I started off, I was like, when you gonna get your shit, bitch? She was like, when are you gonna bring it to me? I was like, fuck that.
If that's what you're waiting for. Guess what? I got a whole bunch of shit.
Right. Well, she was even like, you know, if you want me to, you know, help rent a truck or, you know, help you pay gas or something or meet in the middle, she was willing to do that. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. That's
But she's got a new grandbaby, so she's,
yeah.
it's like her sweet side has come out. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Well, the baby's over a year old now, or right at a year old.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
But I want to say, I think she said that her son's going to have another one here, or I dreamt that or something. I don't remember.
You said, or I dreamt it. I was stoned. I don't fucking remember, Corey. I don't.
Well, it's not like I've talked to her all the time. It was like, I haven't talked to her probably in a couple of months, but she did wish me Merry Christmas. So.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I asked because I was wondering. And then since I don't really get to talk to you very often because you're a whore, I figured I would ask you now.
Well, I do a lot more chores on the farm because my sister doesn't do it anymore. So I've picked up her slack
Yeah.
and then my job. And now with all these horses, I have to feed in the morning. So I feed the horses and the chickens and it's crazy.
Are you the only one who's doing that stuff?
Pretty much. I'm not going to have my 69-year-old mother out there doing it.
Well, she needs to give up the farm then.
Girl, she runs circles
Wait,
around
that's
me
just saying.
sometimes.
Give up the farm is another term for dying. I did not mean
Yes.
that.
I know what you mean. You've seen videos of my mom, and she runs circles around me
Yes.
some days.
Good night, Great Bet Nanette. Have a good night. Happy New Year. Yeah, yeah. Your mom, she's a real go-getter. She gets shit done, you know.
She does. She does.
Give
But
up the farm. I swear, I can't even.
I'm going to tell her, hey, you know what my friend Corey told
She
you?
said drop dead.
She said drop dead. She'd probably be like, well, tell her to drop dead first.
Tell her to go fuck off.
Yep.
Tell your friend Corey to go to hell. Yeah.
No, she's a hard worker. She's got 20 things going usually at one time, but I think it's one of those things, if she's afraid if she stops, you know.
Yep, I know. There's a lot of men that are like that.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. If you notice, like my dad, when he worked at the railroad, and every time somebody would retire, they were dead in a year.
See?
Dead in a year. And that's because what they didn't do was find something to do.
Right.
When they retired. They never had time for hobbies, so they didn't know what to fucking do with themselves.
Exactly.
And that weekend beer thing that they would do turned into a daily thing. You know, and
yeah,
my dad picked up a hobby. So he's still around.
And
he's been retired for a long time. So, you know, I understand.
Well, my mom's dream her whole life was to own a farm and run a farm. Yeah. So, you know, when they were at a time in their life where that was actually possible, they jumped on it, you know. Yeah. Now, my dad still works. But, you know, she's retired. She's been retired now 16 years, 17 years.
Yeah, what did she do before?
She was the manager of Southwestern Bell in Dallas.
Oh, she retired heartily then.
Yeah. She worked for Southwestern Bell since she was 21. She started off as a switchboard operator, you know, and went up from there.
Worked her way up. That's
yeah. She was a regional manager in Dallas for Southwestern Bell. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
It makes me say, what have I done with my life?
Okay. Yeah, I do that sometimes too.
No, I don't have any regrets in my life. I really don't.
I really don't either. When you sit down and you really think about it, it's like, no, all the paths I took in life have, you know, been pretty good decisions. Well,
yeah. If I start thinking, I didn't ever do this and I wanted to, I didn't ever do this and I wanted to, I quit looking at it like that and I go, no.
What did you do?
Right. Look at when this terrible thing happened, it could have gone this way. And it
yeah.
Instead of me letting it tear me down, I grew from it.
Exactly.
So I try to focus on that stuff. And then I'm like, there's a lot of things I wish I'd have done. And you know what? My best days are still not here yet as far as I'm concerned. So there's still time. I'm not in a wheelchair or anything. And I'm not like, you know, not that wheelchair people don't do successful things.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, I'm not on my last leg.
Right. Girl, you know, this coming year I'll be 40.
I just turned. I just turned
38.
47.
47. See, 47 doesn't sound old to me, but 40 sounds old. What is that?
47 doesn't sound old because it's on me and I don't look old.
You wear it so well.
That's because I don't stress. I don't stress over shit. I don't stress. I don't go in the sun if I don't have to. You know, I love my beach time now and then, but I wear SPF 5002 and I'm just really careful.
See, you've done the right thing. I didn't. I lived in the sun and I didn't do any protection whatsoever. Yeah. And my grandmother always got on me because every time I was in the sun, I squinted. You know, and she'd say, why don't you wear sunglasses? Put on sunglasses. And I'd be like, no, I don't. You know, and now it's like, oh, man, I wish I had followed her advice. But
yeah, I'm real careful.
Whatever.
I'm really careful. Like, I've got this spot right here There's
Mm-hmm.
one little spot right here, and I know that it's something that I need to be concerned about because the only time it gets irritable and itchy is after I've spent about 20 to 30 minutes in the sun.
Oh,
And
you
then
need
when
to
I
get it
come in and
checked.
I'm like, man, I know that's some fucked up shit.
You better
But
go get it checked.
I gotta get some insurance. I just can't walk up in there and get
Oh yeah,
this ain't Canada.
that's
I gotta
true.
yeah, I gotta get some insurance. I just gotta be more careful and up my dosage to like SPF 75,000 because you know, or just like I'm just gonna walk out in the sun like I'm just gonna go to the mall and put that zinc on my nose.
Yeah, just that. Just
They're gonna be
that's
like,
that.
this bitch is at the mall with some zinc oxide on her. This is diaper rash cream. I can't afford that zinc
Some
shit y'all
Desitin.
use. This
Some
is
Desitin.
Desitin. It's the same shit I put on my dog's ear so the flies would leave them alone.
There you go. Whatever works.
That's right. The flies won't mess with my nose now.
Mm-mm. Man.
Like 17 people watching. Someone talk to me. They all hate me.
17 people.
They love me.
So yeah, I really want to come try to see you this coming year when it's warmer.
That would be awesome. If we're here, if we're not, you have to come to North Carolina to see us.
Either way, yeah,
But there's more to do here, you know.
yeah. And I want to bring you some of that honey and apple cider vinegar we have.
Oh, I've got honey and apple cider vinegar, sipping vinegar.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Sipping vinegar.
I know it's good stuff. When my throat started hurting, because I'm fighting this allergy or cold or whatever,
Yeah.
I took the honey and apple cider vinegar in hot water and about 6 ounces of water and drank that, and immediately my sore throat was gone.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. And that's supposed to be good to like detox or something.
Detox. It's got antibacterial properties in it, so
Antifungal or some shit.
antifungal. Yep.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Just natural, and it feels a lot better than some chemical prescription, I can tell you.
Yeah. It's better than chugging a bunch of cough syrup or,
Which I won't do.
Right.
They've got that sore throat spray, and occasionally, if I get a little bit of a scratchy throat,
That chloroseptic, whatever. Yeah.
yes, I will use it. I don't like to. I don't want to swallow it. Hi, damned if I know. I'm waving too. I'm waving.
Hey.
Who is that? Damned if I know. I mean, honestly, I don't know.
I know who that is.
You do?
Yeah. We're Facebook buddies. And if they're Facebook buddies, they've got to be decent.
Oh, wait. I do know who it is. Never mind. I do. We were just texting a little while ago. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her around in forever.
Yeah, we talked.
Well, on Facebook, I have.
We talked on the phone for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
I talked to her, yeah.
I've talked to her more than once on the phone.
Like a week ago, I think. Yeah, that was just me. Like, she asked me something, and it was just too much of a answer, and I needed to speak to a human. So I was like, "Can you call me?" I was like, "Well," I said, "Can I call you?" She was like, "Sure." So
yeah, I love her accent.
Yeah. I hope I'm right about who that is, or else this person's gonna be like, "This bitch is a liar. I ain't never."
Tell me in the side.
Okay. It just dawned on me. Did I get it?
No.
What?
No, it's not.
Are you sure? Wait, okay. I'm so confused at this point. That's not her?
No.
Okay, damned if I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, let me ask her, is it okay if I tell her?
I
tell Corey.
Sworn that's who that was. And I just had a full-blown lie going on about
this. I thought you guys, let me look at my Facebook, because I thought y'all were on the frenzies.
I'm on the frenzies with just about anybody, as long as they're on the frenzies with me. What's that noise? It's raining.
Let me go to her. Oh, is it?
I love it when it rains in the RV. It's so soothing.
Damned if I know. How come I can't see your friends?
Damned if I know.
I can't see who she's friends
I
with.
could have sworn she told me. I'm totally smoking crack. You know this, Kipper, right? I am on something because I
Yeah.
over here, I was so sure about myself. I was like, yeah, I know what the fuck
Well,
I'm talking about. Now watch me spin my bullshit.
Nope.
Just Twitter?
What'd she say?
Twitter? She said we're not friends on Facebook, just Twitter. All right, we're friends on Twitter. Now I am so confused.
Okay. Well, damned if I know. Can I tell her on the group chat? Not out loud, of course.
But in here, in our
In the little green room.
Yeah.
Hurry, because I need to go do pee-pee.
She said I have it private. You have what private? Your Twitter?
Facebook private. That's why I can't see her friends.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Did you say
Fancy.
you have to pee?
Yes, I gotta go pee.
Go make that happen.
Yes. Yes. What? Yes, I can tell her.
That is hilarious. I'm glad I caught that because I was like, oh wait, it just dawned on me. What if I'm wrong? What if that's not who I think it is? I don't know that name.
Now I don't know if her name is the same on Twitter though. So, because I don't have Twitter anymore.
I don't know that name. I don't know. Well, damned if I know. All I can say is, whoever you are, damned if I know. Honestly, truly.
She's good people. I'll be back.
I don't doubt it. Hurry up. Chop. Get that shit going. Oh my God. No. Shane, stop. God damn. She's doing that. Oh my God. Y'all. All right, I'm going to present so y'all can see this. I'm dying. This is too funny. Look what she did to my baby.
Max, come on, babe. What in the hell?
She's fucking with some kind of an app with the baby. She looks like an evil child.
Oh my God. Don't do that.
I gotta pee. Shane. I'm gonna pee. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. She said on there, Mom, you're gonna pee. She said it. Oh my God, Kipper.
What?
Look what she did to my baby. Look what she did to my baby's head.
Oh my God.
Oh, no, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, look.
Oh, now that looks like a kid was abused.
It's fucked up. I got to pee. Oh, that's adorable. All right. Damn it. Watch this one and then I'm done. Mother.
Press the play on the bottom.
Just said deal with it.
Hurry up and pee, because I got to get off of here.
Why?
Because I got to get up at 7 and go feed.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
All right, hurry up. Just got to turn it off so we don't hear her pee pee. So damned if I know. You still there? Where you been? What you been up to? What'd you get for Christmas? I was telling Corey I got a TV from my mom and my dad. What'd you do for Christmas? Anything? Family over? Nothing? What? What's cool? The TV?
I couldn't find a towel to dry my hands, so I just ended up using my fucking pants.
I don't know why. I thought you were going to say I couldn't find a towel to wipe.
No.
Like, what
No,
the fuck?
I use toilet paper for that. I'm not a caveman, and I don't
Okay.
shake a bucket either.
Drip dry and shake it off.
No, I can't be on. That's nasty.
Yes, the TV. Oh. Yeah, I told Corey that I've been kind of shopping around for one, and we finally got a good deal. This 40-inch was only $269 at Costco. A Samsung at that, smart TV.
That's cheap. That is really cheap.
Yeah, and I think he probably weighs like, I want to say less than 6 pounds. It's so light.
That's good.
Yeah. And the other great thing about it is that I downloaded, I have Spectrum for cable, which I never watch it. But now I can get rid of my box because they have the app on the TV that you just download. And then you can watch live TV through the stupid app. And now I can save $15 a month and give them their cable box back. So,
well, I use that Kodi thing.
what is that? Is this something you plug into the TV or?
No, it's a something ain't working here. It is an app you download, and I can watch anything that's at the movie theaters. I can watch anything. You know how they have these live streaming things like openload.cc, and they've got FlashVid, and you can, they're like a hosting site.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, you can go to like primewire.ag, and it's got all these links for where you can go to watch whatever show you want. And
Really?
But you get pop-ups galore. This is this thing. Okay, we have the app. We have the application actually on the computer, but we also have this, which my brother-in-law, my son-in-law made. It's called a Raspberry Pi, and it's got Kodi on here too.
Okay.
And it's got this little dongle so that I can use it for the remote. That I've got a remote that I just set the remote on the Flirk thing to control this, and it's a USB plug, and you just, same idea, but you can download Kodi on your computer and just I watch whatever. I'll show it to you. Oh,
and no viruses, nothing, huh?
No, you don't download. You're streaming. No pop-ups.
Okay.
None. And you have to know which host add-on to use. We use Covenant.
Okay.
And, yeah, like we could do like a private hangout, and I could like walk you through how to download it and all that shit. At least as far as I know how to do it, you know.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't have cable. I don't have satellite. I watch what the fuck I want.
Well,
I don't pay a dime.
I was looking at my cable bill, and I pay $190 a month, and that's for 2 cable boxes and internet. And I never watch TV, but the internet, I have the internet, but I looked at it and it's $43 a month for my internet, and the rest is all TV related shit.
Yeah.
I said, man.
Yeah, we don't use the Raspberry Pi at all because it kept fucking up when we first got it.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to like update some of the things on it. We just didn't.
Is it like Chromecast, like Granny
Uh,
is saying?
I don't know what that is. All I know is it's free. I don't know what
Okay.
I don't know what Chromecast is.
Because I know there's like Chromecast and Fire Stick and
Oh,
all
those
that stuff.
now those you can't like. I could watch it when it was still at the theaters, and it was.
See, I've heard of
free
something like
quality.
that. Yeah.
Oh, like we've been doing it since let's see, that first place that we bought in North Carolina, and that was in 2007. So around 2008, we started to stream like that.
Really?
It was raw. It didn't look very good back then. Now
Right.
they've come a long way. So
Okay.
yeah.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Well, now you gotta go to bed.
No, I gotta go to bed. I got animals that depend on me.
I know how that is when I used to have all them animals I took care of.
But it's so cute, you know. All the horses are up, lined up, and they start, you know, neighing and shit when they see my truck. And
You even speak. You even speak horse. That's so
Yep.
cute. You've learned the native tongue.
I have. But
That's cute.
so, and all the chickens and goats and ducks.
I've had the ducks, the goats, the chickens. I've never had a horse. So
And these horses are massive. Their backs are taller than me.
that's scary.
It is scary, but you know, draft horses their nicknames are gentle giants. So they're very, very gentle for
Yeah.
how big they are.
Yeah.
So,
Good deal.
all right, I'm off. Good to
Okay.
see you. Glad you got to see me.
Well, come back again and see me on Banger Chat Friday night, okay?
Well, I work Friday nights, so
I don't care. I like to see you in your uniform
you and everybody else. I don't know what the big deal is.
because that's awesome.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, later, bitch.
All right.
All right, so what's going on, everybody? So everyone needs to like fill me in on how your shit. How was your Christmas? Anyone that's new in here right now? I need to go watch a movie. I just don't know what I want to watch. I got that book. I already did the video about Running with Scissors. So I'm tempted to just watch the movie, but I really want to read the book, so I probably won't. Um, and I'm running out of ideas of movies to watch. I've never seen Charlie Wilson's War. As dumb as that sounds, I kind of want to see it. So I may watch that. I don't know. But I lay here at night. I just lay back here, chilling in my bed with my poochies, see my doggies. And we watch movies. I finished The Walking Dead. I was holding out those last 2 episodes up until last night, and I told Doug, I can't wait any longer. You're not going to get caught up with me, and I'm dying to see how it ends. So I finally got caught up with that. I found this show. I found this show on Netflix. It's like a Netflix original, I think. And it's called Jericho. And I was watching it. I got about 4 episodes in when I realized it was from like '06. And they didn't make any more after season 2. But it ended well. It didn't end with like frayed edges and freak me out like Longmire did. But I started Bright. That's what I watched Christmas Day night. I watched Bright. I could not remember earlier what it was I watched. But after Christmas Day, and I was just chilling around the house, I hadn't had a breakdown, didn't cry or nothing. And I watched Bright. I started it, but it was really late when I turned it on. And I said, I'm going to have to finish it another night. So I'm glad you said that because you reminded me, and now I can watch it. Oh, and by the way, hi, P&W Granny. Yikes. Did I get too close? What happened there? Mm-hmm. Did I go? I did. Oh. Oh. What did you get for Christmas, Granny? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Been stuck at home with gout. I've just been stuck at home. I went out today, but yeah, we've only got one car, and Doug's got it in North Carolina. So, yeah. Oh, any suggestions for a movie? Because I really don't, If I finish Bright, I'm still going to be up. It's only 12:15. Well, me and Dory are supposed to go back out again tomorrow. So I'm not going to be able to stay up that late. I guess after I finish Bright, I can just play my Yahtzee game. I mean, that's where my life is right now. You got a copper pot. Copper's good cookware. I know I got to take a shower. Uh, it's not hair washing night, but I'll probably wash my hair anyway. Just because, why not? Right? There's nothing else to do. Literally, I'm in this situation so far with just being stuck here. I'm in that wander the halls mode. It's an RV. There are no fucking halls. So I've only watched a few episodes of Shameless, and by the fourth episode, I told Doug, I said, there's only so many times that they can express what a whore the daughter is, how ruthlessly out of control the kids are, and how much of a loser drunk the dad is. I get it. It's kind of a replay of every other episode, and so I just quit watching it. And literally, it's like they go out of there. Well, that's the show. It's shameless, and they're shameless. They definitely are. But yeah, I couldn't get into it. It was like these people are a nightmare. I don't take pleasure in looking into this like it's entertainment when there are actually families out there like that, and it's not fun for them. It's just not entertaining. I got a Facebook friend, and he was like, because he drops f bombs constantly. He's a highly educated man. He's not an idiot. Um, and he had put up a status a while back about Shameless, and he said, um, as foul mouthed as I am, even I'm blushing watching Shameless, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover. I was like, that must be bad. And at the time, I had forgotten I'd already watched a few episodes, and I was like, wait, he was talking about that show. I have seen that. I know what he's talking about. But yeah. Hmm. Well, I'm stuffed. I had taco salad for dinner. I made taco salad with fresh pico de gallo that I made, and so I'm really not hungry. I'll probably have a peanut butter granola bar and drink a bunch of water. Try to refrain from staying up eating all night. Although I'm dying for a pancake. I don't know. I guess because they're sweet. I don't know. I haven't had a pancake in ages. I had one last week, and I didn't even finish it because I got up and the dog ate it. My own fault. Um, but I haven't enjoyed a pancake in ages. Put it like that. So I may or may not. I'll do the granola bar and hope that that suffices me. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be in there fucking cooking pancakes at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll be so glad when Doug gets back, so I can regain my sanity and some some something that even just remotely resembles normalcy and schedule. Lots of American shows are replayed from British shows. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah. So get done here, take the dog for one last walk to go potty. She doesn't poop until the morning, but to go pee and then take a shower and eat a granola bar and watch Bright. It's raining. I'm loving this RV. You're like the second or third one to ask me on the side chat tonight. I love it. I love, 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 love this RV. Like right now, I'm just chilling in my bedroom. I got the big screen TV right here. Well, we've got one down here, we've got one up here. And I'm comfortable. It's raining and I can hear it. It's nice, because like the vent is right here and it's patterned on the cover, the vent cover, and it's so great. And I'm just excited to be able to fix those soft spots along the either end of the slide out. This one slide out's the only one we got issues with. And then once we fix the soft spots and get the floor where it's supposed to be, because it's kind of slumped off the frame, it's not good. So we've got it jacked up outside until we can get the work done to it, which we can't because, Doug's not here. But and then we can start painting and get some decent furniture in here and get rid of this RV furniture. I can't wait. I've got ideas for this place. Favre, what? Do you have a fifth wheel? Yeah, I love the fifth wheel design. The raised up, two, 3 steps up. Love it. I love it. Just makes me feel safer up here. The windows are higher. I don't know. I quit 3 nights ago. I quit sitting down there at night. I was sitting down there in the recliner watching TV down there. I quit. I started staying up here. I don't know. Feel so exposed down there. Up here, I'm in a little cave. I like it. But this mic is super duper sensitive. I had to turn the gain like cranked because the gain is like cranked. Where is it at? Oh no, I've got the gain down now. See, I've got it turned so you really can't hear me unless it's turned this way. Anyway, we lived in it for 3 years. Did you love it? Did you love it? Because I love it. I love the idea that I have a roof over my head that no one's expecting a payment on. That's a good feeling. 6 years. Yeah, I'm hoping we'll do ours for several years. I never want to move out of an RV. At worst, we'll probably upgrade to a better one day, and only if we need to. Right now, I don't see a reason. This thing is pretty solid. Just got that one problem with the slide, right? That's it. So, yeah, I am not shopping for real estate. I can promise you. Definitely not. I'm obsessed with RVs. I look on Craigslist all the time. I'm always looking at, not like I'm going to go buy one, this week, but I'm obsessed with RVs. I love them. I did till my husband got sick and then he kept falling down the steps. Oh, yikes. Kitty, kitty. What are you doing over here? This is Cat. And Rory is probably hiding because she's a psychopath. Never buy a new one and go into debt. Oh no, I don't mean like a new one. I mean like new to us. A newer one. This one's an 02. And for the year, it's in really good shape. It's in really good shape. About, I'm not even sure, about maybe beginning of October, into September, the refrigerator quit working on electric. probably a minor thing because it worked fine. It was fine. So it's probably a minor thing. So we're propane on that, electric, everything else. But the propane option is still active for everything, but there's like no point to use propane if you can hook up. So we just, yeah, and we're hard piped where we're at. We've got the PVC hard piped with the runoff, and we got the hose hooked up, and like you would in a regular old park and whatever. But I am not going in debt over an RV. Not when you can fix them and repair whatever might be wrong with them, and you can go to an auction. Hell, you can go to an auction and get a $30,000 RV for $11,000. I mean, why would I buy new? Screw that. They start depreciating immediately. It's like a car. They don't gain in value, they start depreciating. So no, I'm definitely not gonna. There's an I'm in a fifth wheel group for buying and selling fifth wheels on Facebook. And the other day, last week, somebody posted, was it last week? It might have been it might have been the day Doug left, but um fridges are expensive to replace. Check on YouTube for repair advice. Well, we were planning to replace it anyway for a larger one. We've just got your basic, and we wanted the double door one with the two doors at the top, two at the bottom. So we were going to upgrade it anyway. So for now, we just use the propane. It's not that big of an inconvenience, considering that we don't have a mortgage. It's not that big of a deal. But what was I saying? Oh, somebody had the whole story about this rig. They bought it from a friend. It's an '05. They bought it from a friend who, it's a 36 footer, just like mine, a 36 footer, lengthwise like mine, not like mine in any other way, but they bought it from a friend who rarely used it. It was like brand new. This is what they say. But they gutted it completely down to studs, and they redid it. This is an '05. And they did it like something out of Better Homes and Gardens. It was like some hipster, no, not hipster, like one of those high class Upper East Side condos with everything is white and bright, and the dining tables are acrylic clear. I mean, it just was unrealistic. And I looked at it and I thought, no one's going camping in this. And if somebody's got the money to live like that, they're not going to do it in a fucking RV, especially not a 2005. They wanted $45,000, and they were like, and we're firm on the price. And it was just, I thought these people have no idea what they're doing. They tried to flip an RV. They have no idea what they're doing. But, I thought that was interesting. Nobody's showing any interest. I've been checking it every couple days, and one person just said, they commented and went, wow. And then one other person said, looks good. Nobody's gonna give them 45,000 for this fucking thing. It's beautiful, but it's not a realistic RV, in my opinion. Let me see if I can find it on here. I'll show y'all. It's crazy. Crazy. Mhm. Groups. Here it is. I know this has got to be the one. Here it is. Here it is. Fully remodeled interior, 2005 fifth wheel, Fleetwood Wilderness, 2005. All right, I'm going to screen share. I'm not I'm not down in it for appearance. It's beautiful. But on screen share, present to shit. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Screen share. Let's present to everyone. Here we go. Firm, very firm on price. A rebuilt like a tiny home, not an RV. 2005, technically. However, it's built better than the new ones. They have a farmhouse sink, like that farmhouse style sink. This is crazy. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have trouble with this thing, really. It would appear. Can y'all see this thing? It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, they went way overkill for this thing. It doesn't even look really comfortable to me. It's just so cold and frigid feeling. It just feels cold to me. It's beautiful, but it's an RV. See those chairs? That's crazy. I mean, it's just not realistic. It really isn't. Doug pointed out some gaps in the steps too when they were going up the steps. He's like, for $45,000, this thing should be pristine in every way. Right here. He says, look at this right through here. These gaps. He said, I shouldn't see any of this right through here. And he's right. That's right here. There's a gap down there. That's not good. That's not good. And what's that? You see that gap down there? Did y'all see that? Right here. The hell's that about? What's that about? The hell's this shit? It's beautiful, but it's still an RV and it's $45,000 for a 2005. It's crazy. Get up a little bit more. They're still looking at the bathroom here. Look at this. So yeah, there's that. And I'm like, no. Now see, I like yeah, I don't like the all white thing. Don't like the all white at all. It's not my gig. But yeah, so the fireplace thing, ours had a fireplace, the electric fireplace, and it was under where the TV, well, would the TV go there? Yeah, well, like a stereo. It's like a desk area. And we had to fight it to get it out because when I would run it, all the heat was staying inside the cabinet. I was like, this is going to just start a fire. So Doug wrestled it out. Um, Looks like it started out like my old one, and mine was 2011, cost 38,000 new. Yeah, that one's an '05. And anyway, we got the fireplace out. Now I've got it sitting. The video I just put up this evening, my thrift haul, you can see it. It's sitting out on the floor for now until we gut that wall and rebuild it. We're going to reinstall it correctly so that the heat doesn't stay in the cabinet and it actually comes out. But anyway, it's sitting right on the floor and it does the job. It's fan forced heat. I love that thing. It works. I didn't think it was going to work that good. Um, with me being in Florida, it's. Can y'all hear the rain? Can y'all hear that? Anyway, it doesn't really get so cold that you're like, ugh. And I've got electric blanket and electric throw. If I'm just sitting around, I can just throw the blanket, over me, or in bed, I can use it right here. But it does the job for where we're at and what we need it for. It keeps the chill out of here. Light burned out on mine, and then the fan stopped working. Just stopped working. Wow, odd. Yeah, yeah. Mine's doing pretty good. I don't know how often they used it. The people that owned this before us, but it's working. So yeah. So yeah, I got to thinking about that RV with all that white and the $45,000 fucking price tag. Hell, for that kind of money, you could get yourself a whole lot of brand new RV. You know what I'm saying? Or newer. And they also said in their ad that it weighs the same thing as it did from the factory. No, it don't. Not with those sinks and not with those fixtures. Bullshit. Hmm. Used it the first year. Yeah. Well, so far so good for us. And plus, don't forget, when we were selling on eBay and we had those pallets that we bought, we got a lot of heaters. So we still have quite a few of them. So we have no shortage of heaters if we need them. Yeah, the price is ridiculous at 45 grand. You're right. We gave away a bunch of those heaters, that didn't sell because we were moving into the RV. So we just gave some of them away. And perfectly good heaters. But sold a few and oh, I need a chair. This is so uncomfortable. I've got a little one plugged up right here, but I haven't even turned it on. It's just plugged up. It just feels really good in here. And it's December and it's raining and I'm comfy. And then when I take my shower, of course, the heat from the shower really warms it up in here. Where you at? If it rains a lot, where you at? Washington State? Yeah, those RVs there, they sell. I saw this place called like Maple Ridge or Maple Grove or something in Washington State, Maple something. And this was years ago. We were thinking about moving to Washington State, like Bellingham or Blaine, like somewhere right over the border from Canada where our son lives. So I was looking for RV options then. And there's this place that uh, I was looking at the prices of the RVs, and these were old. These were like 92s and 95s. Some of them had slide outs. Of course, the 95s and up, some of them did not anything older than that. And they were asking outrageous amounts of money, like a 95 RV, a fifth wheel, um, average as hell, funky dark wood paneling. It's just, and they wanted like 14,000. I was like, do they know that there's a market for these and it's not that much money? I told Doug, I said, I think we'd be better off just to buy one here in Florida where old folks die and they sell them quick and cheap because the old folk died, and just haul it there. It would be cheaper. Actually, we could buy them and haul them there and sell them for a ton because they're so nice, the ones that we get here for cheap, you know. But yeah, outrageous prices. And then some of them I looked at were in, I don't want to say RV parks because you actually got a lot in the woods. It's like a very wooded community. It was Maple something, Maple Falls maybe. And uh, you got the RV and you got the land. It's not a big lot. It's just a lot, for one price. things are things here are expensive. So saw a senior park wanted $950 a month. Mm, no. Mm-mm. When I saw what the rent was around there, we immediately looked to buy. Immediately. And that's when I realized how much the RVs were. I told Doug, now that we have an RV, if we ever decided to go there for any length of time, like when my son has his first child, we may want to be closer for the first year or two or whatever, you know. We're not bound by anything. Drag this fucker and um, buy a piece of land. Just just a small piece of land in one of those RV communities or whatever. A lot further south. No, we were looking up right by the border, which is why I think it's so expensive because so many folks want to live right here in the States and go over for whatever the reason, whether it's work or whatever. But yeah. Oh, okay. 40 miles south of Seattle. I've never been. Never been. But when I do make it to Seattle, I'm going to go visit Joe. I'm going to go visit my buddy Joe there. I look forward to, me and Doug both look forward to meeting him. I'll be like, guess where we're coming? To Seattle. Yeah. But I just heard my air freshener squirt through this microphone. Holy crap, this mic is amazing. All right, well, let me get off here because I'm old and my back hurts. It's uncomfortable, and I need to do stretches and some kettlebells and take my life back. But I'm gonna be doing some cooking videos soon. Because I enjoyed the two that I did. I want to do more cooking videos. I'm definitely going to go see Pounder. He's like my best friend. I'm definitely going to see him and his wife. Definitely. Um, it's it's in the making. It's in the makings. Even if we have to fly, we are going to see. Doug won't fly though because he's like, I don't really want to fly either. But you know, but yeah, we're gonna go see Pounder. Um, and Cameo doesn't live too far from Pounder. I'd like to meet her and my friend Heather, Hiker Crone. She lives in right in that same area, that general area, and I got another friend on the West Coast named Marsha. I would love to go visit her. She has been a loyal subscriber on my channel and now friend since 2014. I'm just solid comments on every video, and let me see, who else on the West? We got Hiker Chrome, we got Marsha, we got Pounder and Cameo. I'm gonna go see Joe in Seattle. I don't know. I want to do a YouTube tour to West. Visit everybody, you know. Take about 4 months of our life. Just do it. But the babies always come first. I can't help it. Can't help it. I'm a grandma, you know, the babies come first and I want to be there. So anyway. Yeah. Yeah. The subbies that how do I get to your channel? Oh, here it is. Um no, this woman is, oh, I know who you are. Okay. This woman legit, and she's my age. She's my age. But she legit has turned into a really good friend. I really care a great deal about her. She's great. And she doesn't get into the drama. I love that. She's like, don't pay it any mind. You're awesome. I'm like, that's kind of subs I like right there, you know. Mm, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna get off here and go start my evening because it's 12:43 for me. And your kids are grandparents now? Wow. I was just freaking out talking to Doug on the phone tonight, and I was like, Aaron's going to be a teenager in 5 years. And that doesn't bother me at all that my grandson is going to be a teenager in 5 years. Because, yeah, crap. It's like, where did the time go? And why have I been ignoring how old I am and the way I need to take better care of myself? But, I need to add more jello to my diet. My joints are in terrible shape. It's genetic. It's degenerative arthritic bullshit, and it's bad. It's bad. So I've got to take extra care, you know, or I'm not going to be fit for nothing if I'm just bedbound and froze up. And that's what happened to my grandma. So your daughter will be 52 in a few days. My sister, the oldest one, oh, she's going to be, no, she just turned 54. Wait, she was born in 63. Yeah, she just turned 54 in October. My sister, the oldest one. The other one is 50 now. Yeah, she just turned 50 in June, and I just turned 47 um, November 26th. So yeah, we're all getting up there. I don't really let it get to me. It's a smack in the face when I think about Aaron being a teenager in 5 years, because January the 8th he'll be 8. So look, we're like right there. His birthday's coming up, 8. Then of course, with my youngest baby becoming a mother and a woman right before my eyes, literally before my eyes, giving birth, but right in front of me and her dad, and just saw my baby become a woman. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's the circle of life. It's the way it works, and it's beautiful, but it's just still, you get those emotions where you don't know what you feel. You're like, this is awesome. This is scary. This is really in my face with, my own mortality. It's everything, you know. You feel like there's something you should be doing, and there's really nothing you should be doing. You just feel like you've got to be doing something. You just, for starters, you don't overwhelm your children with what they should be doing as moms and dads. You just always make yourself available for when they need you, and they'll let you know when they do. And that's what I do. And my daughter usually calls me every day and asks me a question about something. So that means I'm doing it right. But they grow up really quick. It literally feels like my kids were teenagers just like 2 years ago, and they weren't. They, they weren't. That's it. Yep. Nod and smile. I don't mind grandma mode at all. Not even a little bit. I don't mind it. It's what it's all about. Okay, I'm gonna get off here for real. I'm gonna have a nice hot shower, wash my hair. It's not even hair washing night, but I'm gonna wash it anyway. I like the way my hair smells after my shower when I'm going to sleep. So little comfort things when I'm here by my fucking self. Doug won't be home until next week. So anyway, thanks for chatting with me, Granny. Appreciate it. And to anybody else that's watching, thanks for watching. Um, Next time, maybe chat with me. That'd be great. And I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and I hope you have a safe um, and fun New Year. And I hope you don't set resolutions for yourself that just, you know, fuck the resolutions. Just enjoy your New Year and just try to be the best version of yourself next year that you can be, you know. So, good night, everybody.